Oh, really? Where? Where? Hold on. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see it.
There you go.
I will.
And go back.
It stops you from sharing it. Ha.
Yeah, no. They're going back.
Okay. Right. Oh. Yeah. Sure. It'll be fine. Right. Okay. The way I want to do this is Oh no. Do the top three for quali first, and then you do each team because for
Each
example,
team.
yeah. So like for example, the reason I want to do that is because let's say you do the teams first, and you
Yeah.
say I don't know Norris is going to be the one that wins out in the McLarens, and then in P2 you put Piastri. You've
Mm.
basically spoiled who you've put for P1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you like my fancy?
No.
What do you?
No. No, I don't.
Right.
Where'd it go? Spid.
Yeah, because I accidentally done it. Hold on. Spoilers. Did you know you can hide columns in Excel?
Yes.
I only found out this like a couple of days ago. Right.
Yeah, I didn't really have a need for it, so
Okay. For qualifying first, yeah, and then we do all of qualifying and then we do all of race.
yeah.
Right. Hold on. I keep spoiling the whole
For
top three.
blue, red, and orange.
For P3, me and the AI
Lando.
have gone for Lando Norris.
This quality.
Yeah, quali.
Okay. I've also gone for Lando.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like they're gonna have their slow start like they always do, but it's not gonna be as bad as usual. So it
Interesting.
won't have as much as effect as it usually does.
I like how I've already wasted 3 minutes. I don't know if you can see the timer at the top.
Um, I don't think I can.
Discord compression probably killed it. Number two, P2.
I have
I
gone
went for
for
Verstappen.
Charles.
Okay. And the AI went for Piastri.
Astrid.
Hmm.
I think it's gonna be good.
Can you see the names or can you just see the colours?
I can somewhat make it out.
Okay. P1, hear me out. I've gone for Leclerc.
Ooh,
And
have they gone
the
for
AI has
Verstappen?
gone for
Ooh,
Verstappen.
I have gone for Charles. Oh, sorry, Lewis.
Let's go.
Lewis. I've gone Lewis.
Ferrari 1 2, it's fine.
Yeah, I reckon Lewis is gonna have a strong quality. He's gonna he's gonna get used to that car, and he's just gonna first race this year. I think he's gonna do well
Mm.
for quality. I'm trying to do this without revealing what I'm gonna say for the race. But
I'm trying to do this without scrolling up too high and revealing who I put in order, who the AI
yep.
and I put. Right,
Um.
Sauber, me and the AI, Hulkenberg.
Yeah, I think that's obvious.
It's nowhere near a podium. Hulk's fine. Is it
Oh,
Williams next? Yes, I've gone. I've gone for Albon. The AI has gone for Science.
I, I'm gonna say Albon for the first race.
This is where you begin to see the AI favoring science.
Yep.
I don't want to spoil it, everything too much, but I'll just tell you the way I've done it. It I did it I did it differently to the championships because that was horrendous the way it kept predicting Lando or Charles P20. The way I've done it this time is for the last 5 years at Australia and the last 5 circuit races, it does 5 to the power of 20 minus whatever position they finished.
Yeah.
Well, science did well,
Okay.
and the funny thing is, it is incredibly difficult to tell the AI. Science can't do well anymore. He's in a Williams.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I spent about 10 times trying to get the AI not to put science in the top 3. Anyway, Toro Rosso,
RB
Sonoda.
Tsunoda. Yeah, it's quite an obvious choice. The rookies are not gonna probably outdo
I
anyone.
didn't realise this, but in all of the tabs at the bottom, you may be able to see that they're all the circuits. I accidentally put AlphaTauri instead of RB, so that was funny
Really?
when I realised.
Wow.
Um, Haas, Ocon.
Ocon.
The AI went for Behrman.
I'm gonna go Behrman as well. Yeah, I think this is where Ocon starts to fall this
Already?
season for his career.
Oh, I thought you meant
In
the
his career in
season.
general. No, I reckon Ocon just this season. It won't be his last, but when you look back on it, this will be the season where you're like that he definitely started to fall off a bit.
Okay. Alpine, Gasly.
Yeah, guys.
Even the AI
Yeah,
didn't put
speaking.
Gruen. Aston. This one's where the AI is stupid. It put Stroll.
No, for the jokes on mine. Of course, Stroll's going to beat him eventually at some point in the season. He's not going to go 24 and 0.
He did last season.
He actually.
I'm pretty sure,
Okay.
yeah.
In just quality.
In
Well,
quality at least, yeah.
he got Alonso though. This rest of the season.
What did you? Who did you put Alonso?
Alonso.
You realise points are more important than funny moment.
Mm.
Now we get to the more difficult ones. Mercedes, Russell.
I'll be George. It's first race this season. Antonelli's not going to literally walk through and instantly get to the car. Like first race, he's not going to win or outdo George. It's not realistic. It's unhappy. So you got to put George there.
I believe well. This is where it gets interesting. The AI's put Verstappen P1, and it's smart. It's put him the top of Red Bull. So have I.
Yeah, Verstappen.
Yeah, I mean,
Lawson's not good enough.
I I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, he'll do alright. He won't he won't.
Definitely not first race this season.
He'll just be like Albon and Gasly and Perez as they started their Red Bull venture. They'll be just a bit behind.
Yeah.
Now, Ferrari, Leclerc, obviously. Like,
Oh,
you're
I'm inclined to say
yeah, you have to say
this.
Hamilton. You can't you can't put
No, you
Hamilton
have to say
P1
Charles.
and say Charles. I mean, you can. You're hedging your bets there. You're trying to get as many points as possible. I've gone for continuity.
Yeah, Hamilton.
McLaren, Norris.
I know.
The AI has gone for continuity as well and put Piastri.
Okay.
Now the race.
Me and this AI are gonna have words.
The race. Okay, right. Let me unhide the columns. I've gone for Piastri P3, and
P3.
the AI has gone for Verstappen P3.
I'm gonna go Verstappen as well.
All right. Let's see if I can spell it correctly. And give it the right colours. Okay, P2. I can't actually remember what I put. Norris.
I've also gone for Norris.
The AI went for Leclerc. I remember who I put P1 though.
You're wondering who I've put P1 now, aren't you? Oscar Piastri. No.
I've gone for Leclerc.
I've also gone for Leclerc.
What happens to Hamilton? Does Piastri take him out?
No. So like I said, what was it? When we did the championship predictions, I said Lewis was going to have a slow start to the season. I think he's going to qualifying's going to go good for him, but the race, he's just going to struggle. But
You
first
you
race, I think,
you realise that was the opposite way around last season. He struggled in qualifying, and
yeah.
then do you not remember any of like the jokes of Russell could start P1, Lewis P20, and they will both end up together at the race in the race by the end.
Yeah,
It literally happened in Vegas.
yeah, but yeah, I just think gonna he's just gonna get a bit unlucky, really.
Right, time for Sauber, Hulkenberg. I'm assuming Hulkenberg as
So,
well for you. Williams. I've gone for Sainz.
I'm gonna stick with Albon for finish,
He did get that
start and
point. He
finish.
did get that point in 22. So we'll see. Well, that he crashed in 23 and technically crashed in 24, but stole Sargent's car for the week. So RB. I've gone for Sonoda.
Tsunoda.
All three, all three of us are in agreement here. Haas. Ocon.
Behrman.
And the AI's gone for Behrman as well. I don't even know why it's gone for Behrman. Like Behrman did not
Maybe it just doesn't like Ocon.
Yeah, I'm assuming that because Behrman did not participate in the last 5 Australian Grand Prix or the last 5 races in F1. Like for the rookies, I've ignored their last F2 races. So when factoring in the last 5 races, it doesn't exist for the likes of um, Antonelli and Hadjar. Behrman is lucky in the sense that he gets Brazil because that was recent, but he didn't do that well in Brazil, so I don't know what. I don't know why. Um, and then Doohan gets Abu Dhabi, but again, not that good. And then Lawson is the only one of the rookies that actually gets a proper last 5 races. Anyway, Alpine, Gasly.
Gasly.
Even the AI has no hope for doing. Aston Martin. Does it have common sense and has it put Alonso? No. I mean, to be fair, I didn't realise this until I was actually working out. Stroll has beaten Alonso twice in the past 3 Australian Grand Prix.
Wow.
Although I don't have. No, he's beaten his teammate twice in the past 3 years. Um, although the third year was 22, and that was against Vettel. So, and then he beat Alonso. Was it last season? I think it was last season because of Alonso's penalty against Russell. Anyway, speaking of Mercedes, Russell,
George.
obvious, like Red Bull, Verstappen,
Max. Max DX. It's obvious choice.
Hap, hap, hap. Ferrari, Leclerc.
Charles.
It would have been so funny if you just said Lewis. Now, I want you to pay attention to the AI here. But I've gone for Norris, obviously. Yeah. Look at the AI.
I'm ready.
No, I get you're trying to throw hands because it's saying Piastri, but I don't think you've realised Norris. It's put Norris P1, but it's saying Piastri will win at McLaren.
Yeah.
You didn't even look at it properly.
Does that mean Lando's going to get disqualified after the race?
I don't know. I don't know.
But then again,
I do just want to show you the predictions from the AI and how annoying it was with science. Right. The green is high probability, red is low probability, and yellow is like in the middle. So this is qualifying in this top left. Race is obviously on the right. This is qualifying on the bottom left. Norris had a 44% chance of getting pole.
wow.
And it still picked Piastri, who had a 26% chance.
Wow.
And the way I've done it is you just had each driver just had one probability, and that probability was whoever got picked next. So because Oscar got picked, it removed his probability, and so Lando had a 43 in 73 chance, which is why he was named P2. Scrolling over to the race side, look who has 47% chance of getting win. Because he won last year.
That's why I was. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's why I put Ferrari above Aaron to win. Last year, that was their stronger race. One of their stronger races.
I mean, to be fair, the whole of the
Um,
first half of the season was it up
um,
until June. It was talking of Ferrari are going to be the ones that take down Red Bull.
yeah.
I mean, look at it again. It's even predicted Sainz again because I've updated the spreadsheet. It's picked Sainz again. Let me count how many times I have to edit it before it picks someone other than Sainz. Okay, one. Sainz is second. 2 times. I forgot. It was supposed to take
Alright, try
longer.
again.
It took me longer when I was trying to do the
Try
predictions.
again. Try again.
One, Sainz. Another
2,
one, Sainz. Another one, Sainz.
3.
Another one, Sainz. Another one, Sainz. Another one, Sainz. Another one.
7.
P3 this time.
8.
P2 this time.
9.
P2.
10.
P2.
11.
P2.
12.
P1. P1. P2.
15.
P1.
16.
P1. P1.
18.
P2.
19.
P1.
20.
P1. P2.
22.
P3.
23. Okay, this is ridiculous.
P2.
24.
P1.
25.
P1.
26.
P1.
27.
P2.
28.
P2. I
29.
think that's the first time I've seen it put Hamilton P1 actually. Science P1. It, if I was doing this for the entire season, and I took it so that each one was each circuit. Science is winning the championship. P1
Uh,
again.
I've
P1
lost
again.
count. It's like 32, 33, 44. But, no, that's enough slices. I said, that's not enough slices.
This is actually
That
taking longer than
was.
when I was doing it the other day.
This is stupid. This is genuinely like. What
Oh
justifies
my.
this?
See, I need to find out a way to remove the sign, remove
The
Ferrari
signs
from
effect.
Sainz and add in Williams.
The signs effect.
Something I do want to point out: Lando had a 72% chance of beating Piastri in qualifying, and a 65% chance in the race, and still the AI picked Piastri in both.
But did it though?
Well, I mean, it's making sure that it gets points. It's saying Norris is going to win, but it's also covering off the fact that Norris gets beaten by Piastri. Interesting thing I want to know: Lando has a more chance of beating his teammate than Verstappen does.
Whoa.
Same in the race by 2%. Uh, Surprisingly, Sauber was pretty much 50-50.
What?
Um, what else is interesting? I don't think there's many more interesting. Not a lot of them close. Hasser's quite close. Aston Martin was not close, and it still picked Stroll.
Hmm.
When I was doing it picked Antonelli quite a bit actually. I'm surprised it managed to pick Russell for the actual predictions. But yeah, it does not understand continuity because it will happily pick. I mean, it's not done it at the moment, but it will happily pick Sainz over. It'll happily pick Hamilton over Leclerc, but say Leclerc will finish higher. For example, here, look at the race. It says Hamilton, but Leclerc is on the podium and no Lewis is nowhere near. Anyway, something I didn't think about is how are we gonna do points?
So those are our predictions for the Australian Grand Prix
Right,
this
we've
coming
got two
weekend.
separate top
If
three
you do
for
want to see how we are going to be scoring these predictions,
teams.
check out the video in the
So
description
try and
or in
tackle
the
the top
card
three
in the top
first.
right, because I can't fit it all in now because
Now,
we
but then
spent the
again,
next.
the
Well,
top
to
three
be
could
fair,
be
we
a
spent
different
only
tweet, or
5
it could be
minutes
different.
talking about
A point
how we're
for
going to do points, but we then spent the
driver,
next
correct
40
driver being on.
5 minutes
So
talking
like,
about another prediction that we wanted to add to each Grand Prix weekend. So that's going to be its own separate video. If you
but
do
each
want to
driver.
check out that,
So say
like
you
I
get
said, in the
Norris,
description below
Charles,
or in
and
the card in the top
Oscar,
right corner.
but they're all in the wrong place.
But other
You're
than
only
that,
for 3
enjoy the
points.
rest of your day. Berate us in the comments for being wrong.
Then if they're in the correct
But yeah,
place,
enjoy the rest of your day.
you get an
Bye.
extra